Can we taste the price of pet food?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Now, I have a reputation for spending a lot of money on my dogs. And this all started with the adoption of Barbara, which apparently was enough to warrant an article from TMZ.
Yeah, man.
That's all it took, Link.
That was your peak.
That's all it took.
That was your celebrity peak right there.
So when
And they lied about you, right?
No, they lied about me. First of all, they said YouTube star Rhett McLaughlin.
That's a lie.
No lies there. I got a new poo, and it's adorable. That's true.
Poo?
Yeah, I think maybe because she's a
Poodle?
They said she was a Maltipoo.
Okay.
And then they said, we're told the fam dropped nearly $1,000 on toys and girly outfits for Lola. That was her name at the adoption place. We changed it. She does still respond to Lola. If you call her
$1,000?
that was a lie. I didn't do that. We bought her. We got like some dog bowls and like a leash, and we got like an outfit or two because I mean they had them there. But I will say,
I need receipts.
I have somewhat embraced this reputation because now that we've got 2 dogs in the family, in the McLaughlin family, we do try to get them the best stuff. Like we get them the food that is recommended by the vet, which tends to be more expensive.
You can spend a lot of money on dog stuff.
Yeah.
And cat stuff, for that matter. I mean, when it comes to food, that's no exception. Now, the thing that I'm known for is liking to eat dog food.
That's true.
And
You think you can
just because I don't hate it doesn't mean that I like it.
Well, here's the thing. TMZ, did you hear that?
TMZ, write a freaking article about me.
This man is known for liking dog food. I can think of 1,000,000 ways to sell that.
I'm willing to do it. Are you willing to join me?
Oh, yeah.
It's time for I Am's Not Ready for This Fancy Feast Pet Food Taste Test.
You might be able to hear, for moral support or potential consultation, our dogs are here today.
Hello, dogs. Hello.
Barbara.
And me.
And Jenna's also here.
Hey, Barbara, we hear you.
Pet wrangler.
We see you. Barbara. Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Hi.
We know you're there.
This kind of begs the question, why are we the ones eating the food
Uh-oh.
when the dogs are here?
There she goes. There she goes.
Stevie, how are we going to do this?
She's loose.
Well, that question means a lot of things, but in terms of how you're going to play the game, you're about to eat a series of different pet foods, each from 3 different price points. 1, cheap, budget-conscious pet foods. 2, middle-of-the-line pet foods like Purina. And 3, top-tier, expensive, fancy pants pet food. You'll attempt to put them in order of cheapest to most expensive, and you'll get a point for each correct guess. If you get more than half correct, you'll win the right to give each other scritches and good mythical more.
Okay.
Scrunches?
Scritches.
You know, scritchy.
Like scratches.
Oh.
Scritchy behind the
I need a scrunch. There she goes. Now, why is it that your dogs, look at Sean. He's like, where's my sister?
Oh, man.
He wants to go with his sister. Why
know
are your
you
dogs
do.
so
I
well
know you
behaved?
wanna go
You
with
you
your
don't do
sister.
anything with them.
know.
You don't train them. Why are they so good?
I lead by example.
This is dry dog food.
I'm so happy to
excited?
be here. All right, so they start over here and then we rank them over here. Let's taste this dark one.
Before we eat this, I do want you to understand, YouTube, that all of this is fit for human consumption. There's nothing in this that humans cannot eat. It's all safe, human safe ingredients.
Sean,
I apologize for my dogs.
we're eating the dog food, okay? You're gonna watch.
Chaos.
Look how dumb he looks. He's so cute, but he's not smart. His head's too small to put a brain in it.
This is to put a brain in. Ooh, that is crunchy. That is not a great taste.
Are you doing wine tasting? Are you spitting it out? I'm spitting it out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna spit it out. It did make gravy though. I need to compare it to something. Now
This
one
is tough because it's
this
all
one's-
kinds of different.
It's got a green
Sean,
one.
that's too loud. Sean, it's too loud. Sean, it's too loud.
Jenna, come on, Jenna.
Okay.
You got one
That's
job,
the
Jenna.
problem. I had to hold her
Jenna,
by
one
the
job.
hand.
He could
One job,
hey,
Jenna.
He's like a drummer.
Yes, there's
that,
4 dogs.
That rhythm
Goodness.
was very consistent.
I don't have 8
All right,
arms.
hey, McLaughlin dogs, This is your first warning, okay? I'm gonna take y'all out of here. Barbara, who's under the desk now?
Barbara smells the food. See, all right, so there's 3 different pieces here.
You gonna eat them all together?
I guess I gotta eat all 3.
Well, there's actually 4.
Oh, give me the 4th one. What am I missing?
Did you get a greenie?
I got a greenie.
Did you get a chicken leg?
No. Chicken leg? Okay, there we go. We got a darker chicken leg. I'm gonna eat the green one.
I'm eating them all 4 together.
It's soft.
Cause that's what a dog would do.
Tangy,
Oh, one of them's soft.
the green one.
No, the chicken leg is soft too.
Chicken leg's not soft.
Oh.
See, I'm doing them one at a time.
One of them's soft.
It's the green one.
Is the Twinkie soft?
Well, I don't know.
This is awful.
The Twinkie's soft.
That's awful.
The chicken leg tastes horrible. The Twinkie, as we're calling it, is not bad. It's a little sweet too. And then
Gosh.
the red ball,
That's bad, Barbara.
that's crunchy. I recommend the green balls. If you're gonna go in for another one, definitely eat the green balls.
I ate all 4, and they're all bad.
That's good, dude. That's really good.
You thought this was good?
Compared to the first one, yeah.
This is cheaper.
No way. They're making 4 different things. That in itself just costs more money. They got to pass that along to the consumer.
I'm almost certain that that's cheaper because I think that, I don't want to sound judgmental, but I kind of feel like doing your food in these different shapes makes people who pay nothing for dog food feel okay about it. Well, I'm giving them shapes.
Ooh.
But all I know is we give our I almost said kids, expensive dog food, and it's always these uniform pellets. Every time.
Yeah,
Every time.
Ours is uniform. Let's try. This one's greener in nature. Very crunchy.
That tastes like it's got some extra stuff in it. Like, Barbara, second
Algae.
warning. Barbara, second warning.
Oh, Barbara. Oh, no.
This is fishy tasting.
Oh, that's a lot.
Is that seaweed freaking in that? I don't.
That sounds like a rich person's idea of dog food.
I can't think
Or
that a dog would
tastes
like.
like.
That. All right, so just to start off, you think that this is the cheapest one. This one's the nastiest, so maybe it's the most expensive?
That's what I would say.
Dude, I mean,
You disagree with this logic?
yes, I do, but
There's a chance that one of these is the cheapest, but I'm also sure that one of them is the most expensive. This is either the least expensive or in the middle, and I'm just not, I don't know.
all right, I think, I'm going to defer to Rhett on this one, and then if he burns me, then I'm going to have to take charge.
The cheapest option is in the yellow bowl. It's Old Roy chunks and chews,
See,
savory
Old Roy.
beef
Hey.
and chicken
Hey,
flavor.
did it, man.
And it costs $13.14 for a 22-pound bag. The middle price.
My dog was applauding for me.
Oh, good. Yes, sorry to interrupt. The middle priced option is in the orange bowl.
Rat! Ha!
It's Buck Wild solid gold brand venison, pumpkin, and potato flavor
Yep.
at $66.91 for
Yeah,
a
it is.
22-pound bag.
It's deer.
And the most expensive option is in the green bowl. It's Go! Sensitivities venison food at $132
The
for a
venison was
22-pound
the
bag.
fishy taste because it was super like organy and it was real gamey, and we just interpreted it as fish.
That costs $132?
Yes, because it's grain-free, contains limited ingredients, and
This
promises
bag.
more nutrition and thus energy than the other 2 brands.
But that can't just be this one bag.
I mean, this is
A
almost
22-pound bag
Okay.
costs $132.
this is like a lunch bag for a construction worker. You know, it's that.
Gotta
size.
go, honey.
I got 3 sandwiches in there. It's a 12-hour day.
I gotta say, I nailed it.
Yeah, great job, Link.
This is wet cat food. Yep, Barbara, you don't want any of this. Oh man, this is not a good round, dude. How are we?
Oh gosh. Oh, look.
I am so
Okay,
sorry.
all right. Sean, if you'd play the drums one more time, you're leaving.
I'll be back.
Oh, how convenient. Rhett leaves when it's time to eat the wet cat food. I mean, this is kind of a nightmare, right? Not bad. I mean, all things considered, it didn't taste fishy and it didn't taste like organs. It tastes a little livery now that I think about it. That was nasty. All right, you got some catching up to do, Rhett. And if you brought any ketchup, that would be of huge help. Man. I loved the first one. You will too. Well, it's a big bite.
Oh, God.
It's got, is it livery? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's kind of like a pate.
Ha! And then I've already eaten the second one.
I think that might be Fancy Feast.
I think that the second one, in some ways, is worse because it's like giblet sized.
Yeah, it's like gravy.
Gross. I don't know. It has a beefy stewiness to it.
That's better.
Yeah, it is a little bit better. And then this one, this pate type stuff.
You think we could get this to catch in Santa Barbara? You know what I'm saying? You go to Santa Barbara and people are drinking wine and spitting it out. Do you think we could just set up on the main drag there and just... I think people would.
Yeah. Anything goes in Santa Barbara. I think that's what it says on their signs.
Yeah, right.
But you have to meet a minimum age, I think, of like 58. Isn't it for old people, Santa Barbara?
No.
Well,
I don't know why I'm
must
different.
It's
be
for
old- I
old
must
souls
be
like
old.
you, Stevie. This one,
these two are pretty
this is bad
close.
too. I think this is the cheapest one. Don't you? And then between these two, this one is very pungent. This one is a higher quality version
Why do
of
you
that
think that's
one.
the cheapest one?
Well, okay. The first thing I want to just take this to the side for a second. This one is a more pungent version of that one. So I think it's more expensive. So we can rearrange these, but I think in relative order.
I agree
With these two?
with this order. I think I might disagree with this.
this is kind of tasteless.
I thought that this had the most real meat and not just straight organ meat. I thought this had beef in it because I tasted beef at the beginning. I would put this as the most expensive.
It's the most
and
palatable.
and move those two down. That's what I would
All right,
do.
let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, we're locked in, Stevie.
The cheapest option is in the orange bowl. It's 9 Lives brand meaty pate and comes in at $9.36 for 24 3-ounce cans.
Yes, it does.
We're off to a great start.
The middle priced option is in the yellow
Oh,
bowl.
dang it.
It's good old Fancy Feast at $21.36 for 24
Hold on.
3-ounce cans.
What did I? When I said it was Fancy Feast, did I taste it or was I tasting this?
You
one?
were.
I think you were
another one.
tasting another one,
You
yeah.
were.
And then the most expensive is in the green bowl. It's Royal Canin Intense Beauty Thin Slices and Gravy, and it costs $50 for 24 3-ounce cans. It has optimal levels of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids to nourish a beautiful, shiny coat and a precise balance of vitamins and minerals to promote overall cat health and wellness.
Let me tell you
It's
how.
a lot to say for it not to be a sponsor.
Let me tell you
Just
how
putting
they
that out there.
How they describe this particular expensive cat food: loaf and sauce. If that doesn't get you going,
It's like me and you, man.
loaf and sauce.
Loaf and sauce to the rescue. You know, it's been 4 years since we launched the Mythical Society.
Wow.
Yeah, started back in 2019.
It's like a high school period.
For those of you who are society members, thank you for being a part of the community. It's a rewarding experience of unfettered and unparalleled access to mythicality.
And you know, we're celebrating all month, celebrating that 4-year anniversary. So during the entire month of February, any purchase of a third degree annual plan will receive their choice of one of the past 2022 quarterly items.
Oh, so if you missed
Okay?
one,
While
if you-
supplies last.
If you want that first comic book, if you want the blanket of the set, if you want our U2's collectible or our Brooks and Dunn vinyl, you can grab it. This is probably the only other opportunity you have to go back and do that.
Yes.
MythicalSociety.com, third degree annual, month of February.
This is fish food.
This is fish food.
Okay.
Now, this is the fish food that I remember.
Yep.
We'll get
Flaky,
to that in a
flaky,
second.
flaky, flaky.
I never
Pellet,
saw anything
pellets.
like this. Could you imagine a fish that could get a hold of that?
Well, you picked that one up, so you're gonna have to eat the
I
whole
mean,
thing.
I'm talking like this is like the aquarium out on Emerald Isle. You know what I'm saying? Where they,
Oh, yeah.
where like they've got like there's always a shark in there.
We're talking about a big old sea bass.
But it's a shark that can't do any damage. It's a nurse shark. Cool. What? It smells like the sea.
I'm gonna nibble a little.
Oh, it really has some give to it.
It's soft.
Oh wow, that is salty.
It's like a cheese puff. Oh gosh, Rhett,
It's not awful.
what is your problem? You're a fish food man?
I might be a fish food man.
I cannot stand that.
I'm not going to swallow it.
I bet that one's the most expensive. Now this.
Oh, wow.
This
It's
is
so green when it comes out.
yeah, green gravy. I mean, this is like gerbil manure.
I'd like to see the machine that makes this.
Little pellets. I think it comes out. It's extruded in like a noodle, and then they just chop the noodle.
Sean could do that. You put a little knife in his hand. He could be. He could work at the. I've been looking for a job for him.
Like a butcher.
Yeah. So he could pay his rent.
That is grody, dude. Not nearly as bad as the croutons. And then this stuff. Am I remembering correctly that like in first grade, didn't we have a little fish tank?
In our classroom?
Yeah.
In
Didn't we have to care for like some sort of fish?
Miss Lawrence's class? No, first grade, Miss Locklear's class.
This is like eating fishy Post-it notes.
I don't remember that, Link.
And why does fish food taste like fish? Maybe it just tastes like the sea?
I think fish taste like the food that they eat. That's how that happened.
I don't want to hate on fish, but I just don't like fish. I can't decide if I don't like fish or birds more.
As a species?
Yeah, as a whole genre.
Well, they're really important. And you know what? Without fish, you wouldn't be here, son.
That's right, because I once was a fish.
That fish that decided to
Evolutionarily speaking.
Get some legs to get on land.
Okay.
I completely agree with this.
The flaky being the cheapest.
Because this is what we used in Bowie's Creek in 1985, it was the cheapest, and that's what it looked like.
The croutons.
The croutons, but what about?
They're varied in size. That tells me that.
But think about the labor cost of all the little
money.
dogs, that are having to chop that. You got to pay for those little dogs somehow. I'm torn on that last one there, but you know what?
Let's leave it. This is my instinct.
I actually kind of liked that one, the big chunk.
So that means it should stay there.
Yeah, we're going with that.
Locked in.
The lowest priced option is in the yellow bowl, Cobalt Aquatics, and it costs $2.79 for 1.76 ounces. The middle priced option is in the green bowl, Tetrafin, which costs $6.50 for 1.76 ounces. And then the most expensive food was in the orange bowl, Hikari BioPure, and cost $19.38 for 1.76 ounces. It boasts unique insights into the nutritional needs of fish that give it a competitive advantage no other fish food can duplicate.
No, I cannot justify spending money on a pet that you cannot connect with emotionally. Like, that's where I draw the line. I don't make an emotional connection with anything that just does this. This is wet dog food. Ooh, what is in this wet dog food?
Jelly bits.
It's like shiny.
It's got nutritious
is it
jelly bits.
Gummy bears?
Well, I certainly hope so, but I also think not.
Oh, it's got a smokiness to it.
If you told me that was ground up Vienna sausage.
With smoke added. Okay, that is not something I want to do again.
Actually,
But this one.
I got to tell you, that's the best thing I've tasted all day.
Yeah, but have some of this. What is this? This is like some farmer's dog.
That's a pilaf. There's a pilaf in there.
What do you think's happening here?
There's some spinach. There's also carrots.
Is there even any meat?
This looks good enough for a rabbit.
It's so almost human. In texture. That I have to judge it on a human scale.
That's awful, but
And it's so awful.
I bet you it's the most expensive.
Oh.
This looks like that that farmer's dog stuff.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Did you say that already?
I said that already.
Okay, well then it's got to be true.
Okay, and then
If two men independently say something, it must be true.
this is bony. I'm chewing a little piece of bone. I'm sorry that I had to tell you that, but that means that this is the cheapest. It's got a little bit of a filler.
I agree with you. Listen, here's the thing, Link. What's on the line is some scritches. And
I think my dogs are concerned for me. Look at them.
I'm concerned for
They're
you.
just like staring at me. Like,
the only way
I'm okay.
The only way for us to get those scritches is to be completely right, because if you got two right, you've got three right, and we have to get two right. So it feels so right.
All right, we're locked in.
The cheapest option is in the orange bowl.
Oh, gummy bears.
It's Caesar chicken, bacon, and cheese wet food at $1.46 per meal. Now, the middle-priced option is actually much more expensive than our typical middle-priced option. It's in the green bowl, Ziwi Peak chicken wet food for $7.70 per meal.
Oh, that.
And then the most
What?
expensive, is in the yellow bowl, just food for dogs, $9 per meal. It's freshly prepared and made to eat for that day specifically with a certified board of vets and specialists on their nutrition team to ensure the best possible clean, in all caps, meals for your pup.
It's basically like having another person in your house and budgeting for them in that way. Like,
Yep.
this person gets another meal.
Well, I do consider them members of the family, but I can't justify that.
Yeah, I
That
mean,
expense.
maybe they want
can't
it,
do it.
but they really can't communicate it to us.
Rhett, I'm sorry to say, we cannot give each other scritches.
Hey,
in Good Mythical
who's
Lore.
to say we can't give each other scritches anyway?
Well, we didn't win it.
Yeah, but we can just by our own volition do it.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
I'm Mac from Reno, Nevada, and this is my mythical beast, Good Cat. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality. Stop it.
Is that
Yeah.
a big cat or a small person?
Oh, it's a real good cat.
It's a
I
good
do know
cat.
that.
All right, click the top link to watch us taste some original versus new flavor snack matchups with Gwyneth from Sport and Good Mythical More.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is gonna land.
We're celebrating the Mythical Society anniversary all month long. Visit mythicalsociety.com for details.